Hey guys, what's up? Frank Fridella here again on the 30-day video challenge. Here we are on day 12 on the hashtag 30-day video challenge. Check it out. It's so cool, right? This has been a blast for me. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm certainly enjoying making them. And I tell you, there's a really cool thing that happens as you're doing these things, in that it kind of forces you to kind of look at your life and say, okay, what's interesting today? What am I thinking about? What can I kind of share that might be useful to other people? And I like that process. That's been a great mental exercise to get into, to think about what have I experienced, what have I done, what am I doing right now that if I shared a story about it, could help somebody else. So glad to be doing that. So the thing that I wanted to talk about today is the concept of trying softer. So I had two messages that came up regularly in my life. Academically, what my parents heard was that Frank wasn't living up to his potential. And in the romantic side of my life, what a lot of girls were telling me was that I was just trying too hard. And I didn't understand what that meant. I'm trying too hard. What do you mean? I'm trying as hard as I can. Right? That's what you're like. You give it everything you got, right? You try as hard as you can. No, not always. Because there's something to be said for the square peg in the round hole, right? I mean, trying to force things to fit, not the best way to go. Try softer. So that was a really important lesson that I learned, that I've carried with me, and it applies today, because I've been, for the past week or more, I've been struggling with this creative project that I've been working on for a client. And I've been trying to make it into something that it just didn't want to be. But I kept trying. I wanted to bring something amazing to the table. I wanted to dazzle. I wanted to lend value to this thing. I wanted it to be show-stopping. I wanted it to, have that kind of stopping power where people would go, wow, the production value on this is amazing, right? I wanted to give my client that kind of, product. And the first time I did work for this client, it was so effortless. Like I had the energy of what they wanted, and it was so easy to deliver because it was right in my wheelhouse. And now all of a sudden I'm like, I've got to do more. I've got to keep upping this. And I'm like, you know what? This is really what it required. It just required me to try softer, to just let it be what it wanted to be in the first place, and to just make this easy and smooth and just get it done. And instead, I've been sitting here trying to make this thing happen. And it's just like, it's not going to happen. It's like fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Fetch is not going to happen. And neither was this project. So I've got to try softer and get it off my desk. But that's my message for you today. Sometimes trying harder isn't always the right answer. So I've been Frank Fridella, and this has been a 30-day video challenge video number 12. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please remember to like this video, to comment on it. Leave a question below. I'm liking your questions. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. And, I don't know, cast rose petals before it. Whatever. My friend Dee in New Zealand, she's Kiwi. She asked me what my favorite musical was. And I got to tell you, I've been struggling with that. Struggling. Kids at the door right now. But it might just be The Little Mermaid, possibly Aladdin. Chicago ranks up there. Moulin Rouge, I really liked. West Side Story for the dance numbers. But I remember being in the theater watching The Little Mermaid. It was the only time in my life, and it was during the song Under the Sea, when people got up and danced in the aisles. And it was families. It was adults and kids alike getting up and dancing in the aisles. So I'm going to go with The Little Mermaid. That's it. That's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for number 13. Have a great day.